if we can just go the scheduled distance, they have a good shot at it.
So this becomes a natural green-white checkered finish. Into the restart zone. 2 laps to go in ARCA from Talladega. Tolman and Creed up front, and Creed hits the line first. Big wide turn for Tolman, who's going to lose a lot of spots, and that's going to impact the top line. So Blaine Perkins is now in second.
Look who's third and fourth, Zane Smith and the 15 of Michael Self. I wonder if that 78 car burped a little bit, being low on fuel when he restarted from the outside.
He's struggling back there on the third line. Tolman has fallen way back. So his only hope, I think, is another caution to reset it. It's Creed. It's Perkins. 1-2. Brandon Lynn also up there. But that's Zane Smith now in third. Michael Self in fourth. As we hit the white flag. 1 to go. 2.66 miles from Talladega.
Who's going to make the move first? Is anyone going to be able to make a move on Sheldon Creed?
Self's got some momentum. And we have a car around. It's Doza into the wall. Caution. And we will go to overtime.
No, we stay green. We stay green. I think we can stay green. That car was well out of the way over in turn 2.
It is, so we will race to the finish. 4 in the mix right now. Creed trying to hold off Perkins.
Oh, trouble!
Now they'll crash hard. The big one at Talladega is on the final lap. Will we stay green or go white? It's green for the moment. Creed, Perkins, and we do go to caution. The 28 crew waiting and hoping that he got to the line before the caution came out, but this was a big one, and the safety personnel needs to be dispatched.
Good to see that winning that down on Chase Purdy's car. Look at all the damage to that 8 cars. You see him climb out. That's Bo Lamastis, the 54, nosed into the side of the 8 of Chase Purdy. Hard hits there.
That is a destroyed race car that will bring out the red flag. So we had 2 incidents on the white flag lap as we see Dave Mader rolling down pit lane with some damage. And as you accurately called it, Phil, that first one was not going to be a factor. So that was going to allow them to finish. But the second, too heavy a damage. You're going to have the cool down lap, but maybe just as importantly, you need to make sure that nobody's hurt.
Yeah, I looked out the window, Kevin, and they were 3 wide, and there was not an inch between all 3 cars. There's Brian Doza. Brian Doza's the one that got out of shape over in turns 1 and 2 on the white flag lap.
So right now it's Sheldon Creed, Blaine Perkins, Zane Smith, Michael Self, Sean Cord. That's the top 5. Josh Williams is 6th. Now that's an unofficial order, so we'll set that in a moment. But here is what happened to Doza going around first with Joe Graff Jr. behind him.
Yeah, they were just tight racing there. I told there was nobody giving any room there. Just a slight contact to the back of Doza, and around he went. There's another view of it right there. You see the gap between the 6 of Josh Williams and the 57. He probably got out of the throttle. He saw Leilani Munter down on the bottom of the racetrack. Joe got into him just a little bit.
Now here's the heavier hit that brought out the caution. Look at that 3.
There's that 3 wide racing with no room at all.
So Robaugh took pretty big damage there too. Lamastis is in the 54 Crosley for David Gilliland Racing, and then the Bama Buggies number 8 for Chase Purdy. Let's see who else might have been impacted. Gus Dean right in the middle, maybe took a little bit of contact.
It's like Josh Williams got by. He was on the very bottom of the racetrack.
So unfortunately, as is usually the case at a plate track, a lot of destroyed race cars.
Kind of reminiscent of Daytona. We thought we were coming down for the checkered flag and had an incident on the very last lap.
We had a lot of entertainment in the final stages of that race, and it took us several tries, and I think about an hour and 20 minutes or so to get the last lap done. Well, Doza's going to try to get repaired and get back out there. And they sit under the red. So I can't swear to the running order right now because I think it's just where they've stopped. So the ARCA officials will double check where everyone should be. But Sheldon Creed was out front. That we remember, and we'll sort it coming up in just a moment. And we'll try again for our first official go at overtime in the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards from Talladega.